Holy moly, the Warriors could actually land Giannis. Shams reported from ESPN that the Bucks are willing to listen to trades for Giannis, and Giannis clearly doesn't want to be in Milwaukee anymore, and why should he? They haven't done much to support him. I mean, I think Giannis actually has some blame in this. Was he a part of getting rid of Drew Holiday? Was he a part of getting rid of Middleton? Since they traded Drew for Dame Lillard, the organization has just been a downward spiral, thinking that Kyle Kuzma would help and thinking Miles Turner would help. Anyhow, there are 4 teams that are in the hunt for the Giannis sweepstakes, and Golden State Warriors are one of those teams. We're going to talk about it. This is the Cochran Show. Let's go. Whether or not this actually happens, whether or not the Warriors actually land Giannis, I mean, this is just fun to talk about. It adds a little bit of hope. It adds the hypothetical what could be, thinking about down the line. And if it did happen, this would change the power dynamics in the Western Conference completely. Maybe not this year, but definitely next year and possibly the year after that. The reported trade offer, or maybe not reported, but the projected trade offer for Giannis from the Warriors would be Jimmy Butler and his contract. I mean, you feel bad for the guy. He just tore his ACL. He seemed to be a good fit in Golden State, but now he's all over the news, not for the injury, not for what he could bring to the Warriors when he gets back, but a potential trade to an organization that is going full rebuild. So it'd be Jimmy Butler. It would be Brandon Pajemski, who is from Milwaukee, who I don't think would mind going over to Milwaukee, having less pressure, having an opportunity to have more of a role in that team, more role in that offense, to be more of a veteran presence for all the young guys that they're going to bring in. And of course, Jonathan Kuminga, who has demanded a trade out of Golden State, and we'll see. Like, if he goes to Milwaukee, where he can take all the shots that he wants, where there's no pressure, where he can make mistakes after mistakes to mistakes, can he develop to be an all-star or a superstar that he thinks he is? And then on top of that, it would be 4 first-round picks. And if I'm the Warriors, yes, it's Giannis. Get rid of those picks. You are not going to get a player as good as Giannis. You're not going to get a player as good as Steph in the next 4 draft picks. So having Steph and Giannis together, I mean, that just raises the ceiling of this team to being a contender. It's Giannis, a starting lineup of Giannis, Draymond Green, Moses Moody, Buddy Hield, and Steph Curry. Like, that sounds good to me. You've got the spacing with Hield and Moody. You've got the defense with Green and Giannis. And then, of course, you've got Steph Curry, where the whole engine is built around. Now, some concerns I think people might have is, well, Giannis and Dame wouldn't work together. It didn't work together. How do we know Giannis and Steph works together? Well, Dame is a ball-dominant guard. Steph Curry is somebody that likes to play off the ball, that is very comfortable playing off the ball. And if you're doubling Steph, if you're tripling Steph, if you're blitzing Steph, well, Giannis is going to be wide open, or he's going to be open to make an extra pass to Moody or Hield in the corner. It just opens up so much of the team. There's some other questions that come up, like, is Draymond Green the best player to be in the starting lineup? I think out of respect, yes. But what do you think about this lineup? This is what I think the starting lineup should be. It should be Al Horford at the 5, Giannis at the 4, Moses Moody at the 3, and then maybe Will Richard or DeAnthony Melton at the 2, and then Steph Curry at the 1. That's a good lineup. Al Horford had a really slow start to the year, but he's really picked up his game. He's picked up his stride. He's rebounding the ball. He's contesting shots. He's smart out there. He doesn't look as slow as he did at the start of the year. I'm really happy with what I am seeing out of Al Horford over the last number of games. And this has just got me hyped. Like, the potential acquisition of Giannis, it just changes everything. It changes everything. It changes the momentum of the season. Yes, Giannis, he's injured. He'll be out for the next 4 to 6 weeks. I don't know if that's Giannis' timetable. It's like when James Harden wanted out of Brooklyn. He was out listed for a few weeks. as soon as he got traded from Brooklyn to Philadelphia, he was available right away. So players are not uncommonly exaggerating or milking injuries in order to force their way out of a situation. From everything I hear, I don't think that's what's happening with Giannis here. I think it's a legitimate injury. The other question, do you have to package his brother? Like, does Thanos have to be on the Warriors as well? Is it like a family deal? The league just waive the apron, the matching salaries, just so that Thanos can come and get a triple-double in claps and technicals and whatever he does over in Milwaukee. Does Thanos have to come? But man, oh man. There are some other trade suitors out there for Giannis that we've got here. We've got the Miami Heat as an option. Now, I've heard through different reporting that Giannis might not be a huge Pat Riley guy. And also, if I'm the Bucks, do I want to keep Giannis in the East or should we send him out West? I sort of think, let's not send him with. We've had some battles with the Miami Heat in the past. We've had some battles with the New York Knicks. Let's send him out. Let's send him out West so he's out of our conference. But Tyler Hero, Terry Rozier, somehow he's still on the books. Khalil Ware and 2 first-round picks. I actually don't think that the Bucks are too interested in having win now players. Obviously, they don't have their draft picks, so tanking doesn't do them any good, but I think they're just playing for the future. I think if they get rid of Giannis, it's a hard reset. You're not even trying to, create a nucleus right now. You're waiting for some of those first round picks to punch. Like, you're taking the long haul in this. So what good is it having Tyler Hero in Milwaukee? He's going to be disgruntled. He's not going to be there. Maybe he's a trade piece in the offseason. Terry Rozier wouldn't play where, he would be able to play minutes, but I don't know. I don't see Giannis being a good fit. Well, Giannis is a good fit everywhere. I don't see this trade as being very enticing for Milwaukee. The other rumored team, which this has been a rumor for, Giannis and Knicks have been linked for years now, but the Knicks went all in on this Villanova team that they have, right? They used to have DiVincenzo, they have Anunoby, they have Josh Hart and Jalen Brunson. Again, Jalen Brunson and Giannis. That's a very similar dynamic as Damian Lillard and Giannis. Ball heavy players. Like, can Jalen Brunson play without the ball? Is he able to play off ball? Does that sort of match? Does that work? Jalen Brunson and Luka couldn't play super well together. 2 dominant players, 2 dominant ball handlers is what I mean. Does it make sense to have Jalen Brunson and Giannis? Now, obviously, Giannis is going to make any team better. That's just reality. And I am coming from a very Golden State Warriors bias right now. I completely understand that, but I would love to see this happen. I'd love to see the deal to the Warriors happen right away before the trade deadline. Don't wait till the summer. We want to, he comes back, they might be in a play-in situation. Doesn't have much opportunity, but it sets you up for a full offseason to know the team that you have going into 2026, 2027. And I would obviously prefer the Warriors to get Giannis just as you would right now. So I'm hyped. I think I've got this gut feeling that this is going to happen. I don't know what it is. When Durant got traded to the Golden State Warriors, or when he signed with Golden State, I did not see that coming. That one surprised me. This one, if he's going to get traded before the end of the season, I think it's going to be the Golden State Warriors. And it's just the stars are aligning. Different things that are happening, right? Giannis watching the Golden State Warriors warm up in their last game, like that photo of him just looking at the Warriors as they practice. That's, I don't know, is that foreshadowing reality? Is that him staring it into existence? Steph Curry and Giannis, both these loyal players, both are part of struggling teams at the moment, and it almost seems like they need each other at the moment. Giannis, come to the Warriors. We will embrace you with open arms. And hey, Jimmy Butler, maybe he gets bought out. Maybe he, can end his way back on the Golden State Warriors, just like Melton did after his torn ACL. The Warriors are having a bad string of season-ending injuries right now. That's what I think about this. And obviously, if Giannis gets traded to the Warriors, that is all we're going to talk about for the rest of the season. And it's, if anything else, it's going to inject hope into the Golden State Warriors franchise. It's going to inject hope into Steph Curry, and it's going to make the Western Conference a whole lot more interesting. So let's see what happens. Comment below. Do you think that Giannis is going to join the Warriors? Or if not, what team is most likely to land the Greek Freak? Peace.